Hello and welcome to Han Solo Music. Today we're going to be going over the Be Careful system, level 1. So in an effort to learn all the notes on the fretboard, string 1 is E, then 2 is B, 3 is G, 4 is D, 5 is A, 6 is E. Of course we've got Eddie 8 Dynamite Goodbye Eddie going high to low. But the Be Careful system, I want you to use your middle finger so that you get good technique, and you're going to be using your Italian hand. And you're going to spell this out as you go just on one string. We're going to go all the way up string 1 in a line like this. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. When we get to the 12th dot, we're going to just cut it off there because that's where all the notes repeat. E to E. So I'm first going to state the letter I'm on, E, and I'm going to say out loud how I'm moving to the next letter. Anytime I move or land on a B or an E, I'm going to say, be careful. So since I'm starting on an E, I'm going to say, be careful. And I'm going to go to the very next fret anytime I land on a B or an E. So since I started on E, I'm going to go to the very next fret, and that's where I find F. E, F. And then I'm going to skip a fret, which is a black key on the piano. And the purpose of this is just to learn all the white keys on the piano on the fretboard. So we did E, be careful, F. And then I'm going to say out loud, skip to G, so I know where I'm going and how to get there. I'm going to say out loud, skip to A, so I know where I'm going and how to get there. I'm going to say skip to B, but when I land on B, I'm going to say be careful because C is the very next fret. There is no black key on the piano in between B or C or E and F. It's just not there. Now that I'm on C, I'm going to be careful and skip to D. I'm going to say be careful, skip to E. And that's what I call the Be Careful system, level 1. You use one finger. It's best to start off with your middle finger for technique. And you go in a straight line up the string, reminding yourself that you're always skipping a fret unless you land on a B or an E. So quickly, I'll do the next string. String 2 starts on a B, so I'm going to be careful right away. I'm going to find C logically on fret 1. I'm going to skip to D, I'm going to skip to E, and remind myself to be careful because I landed on an E. F is right next door. I'm going to skip to G, skip to A, skip to B, and then I'm done with that string. I hit the 12th fret. The next string, G, I'm going to have to skip over fret 1, and I find A on fret 2. I'm going to skip from A to B. I'm going to be careful, C. Skip to D, skip to E, be careful, F, skip to G. Now by now you might be getting a little more comfortable. I'm going to do the D string. I'm going to skip over fret 1, which is a black key, for F. And you could abandon saying skip to, like D, E, but I would still say be careful, F. G, A, be careful, C, D. And that way you can go quicker. A, be careful, C, D, E, be careful, F, G, A. And lastly, E, be careful, F, G, A, be careful, C, D, E. So that's the Be Careful system, level 1. That's where you use one finger to go straight up each string one at a time, and you're just doing all the natural notes. The rule is you always skip a fret unless you land on a B or you land on an E, and then you remind yourself to be careful.